I've said this before, but it is meant as true and as genuine as I can state it. Incredibly proud of our guys, how they fought this afternoon, how they fought through some adversity. And it probably started in the first half. It was just tough to find some flow. You know, the game of basketball, like a lot of sports, it's about rhythm and flow and just kind of having that feel. And there's some days you don't even have to think twice about it. It's there. And there's other days you got to just kind of find a way to manufacture it a little bit. And we had a couple pretty good spurts in the first half that where we kind of had that. It took a little bit, maybe both teams. So we battled hard first half. Second half, I mean, much better offensively. It was the tale of two halves for us, where we scored 48 points, shot 53%. We end up with 12 threes. Just had a hard time stopping them, and a big part of stopping them is being able to finish the play, with a rebound. And we had a very challenging day on the boards. Some of that are some different schemes that we'll go to defensively, some different zones. It's a little more difficult to get the position, when you're playing zone. But even in man, we had some struggles, and it cost us, But like I said, our guys fought till the very last second of the game, and I think that there's a lot of takeaways with this game. We didn't get the win that we were hoping for, that we feel could springboard us that momentum going into the Valley tournament. But yeah, we did some things today.
You talk rebounding and defense. What do you have to hang your hat on, or what has to change in St. Louis? What's that thing you got to kind of fix to be successful in St. Louis?
Well, it sounds like we'll play Bradley again. Is that right? That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to start with watching this game, this tape, and just looking at some of their schemes and what we did and what we can do different. But I think that the biggest thing is going to be us getting to rebounding position the best we can. And again, when you play different zones, and then even in man, you get stretched out a little bit at times, and you get put in some tough rebounding situations. Now, with that being said, we've got to do a better job of being more physical, carving more space, being more aggressive, getting two-hand rebounds, which can ignite our break.
One thing that's going to be talked about in St. Louis a lot, you got Illinois State and Wichita. Does the Valley deserve two teams in it? Well, only one of them could win it, and obviously there could be upsets along the way, but does the Valley, you think?
Well, 4 times we've played them, and the countless times that we've seen them on film, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. We think both teams have the whole package, personnel, coaching, their resume, what they've done in league play and outside of league play. Plenty good enough. Teams that can advance in the tournament as well.
Grant, you were tearing Bradley up there for a long stretch, and then they put Pittman on you there in the last several minutes. Did he make a difference in your offensive game? In what way?
I think they tried to put a little length on me. And I don't know. I think, we run sets. We have, sets for multiple different people. And, it's just about getting in a flow. And there were, I think I had a couple shots on Pittman. I hit a couple coming off screens and whatnot. But it's about attacking him, trying to get in the lane, then find others is the most important part for me. And I think that's what, if I can't get a shot up over him, then that's what I would do. Try to get others involved in a different way other than just shooting it. So,
Jeff, going forward, to look at where this team has come in mid-season, going through losing Coach Jack Galletti to you taking over to now where we are now going into Arch Madness. Just your thoughts on how this team, it could have packed it in, could have mailed it in, but like you said, with this game and a lot of games this season, they never quit.
Well, I'm a lucky guy having the chance to work with Graham and his teammates each and every day. Practice floor, games, off the floor. These guys give you, as they proved today, everything they've got. They're incredibly coachable. They really play for one another. We've got a lot of talents. And, persevering through, you go through that stretch where You start out with 5-4 in the league, you win 5 straight at home, you go to Missouri State, to have that and to have those euphoric feelings, and then to drop some close ones and just kind of have it go the other way. But I've said it so many times, there's as we all know, there's so many factors that go into winning and losing, and we know it's a production-driven world. But when we started this journey here, we talked about trying to help each other have a quality experience and really enjoy the journey, and we talked about it in the locker room afterwards. And for these guys to continue to play like they're playing, and again, there's a lot of factors that go into winning and losing. I mean, they're playing a lot of good basketball. We're a good basketball team. We just had difficulty getting over the hump and capturing those wins against really good teams. But I think it shows that their passion is still there. They're playing for one another. We haven't splintered. I've had a blast. Okay, even through the losses. Wouldn't trade anything for it. And happy to say that these guys have had a quality experience. We've enjoyed the journey, and we've talked about a team like Holy Cross last year that finished last in their league and then went into the NCAA tournament or their conference tournament, and they were a dangerous team because they had a bunch of shooters, and we're a dangerous team. We popped in 12 tonight. We've had a game where we've hit 17 threes, and if you can just defend well enough and rebound well enough and make shots, anything can happen. So that's what we're hanging our hat on.
And this is just, is it still status quo or as far as the future of the program, or have there been any talks about your future directly as coach? Has that changed at all at this point?
No. I think
No
all along.
update. I'm just
Yeah.
saying no update. It's all still.
All along it's been
Okay.
wait till the end of the season, and and I've said before too, our total efforts have been on our guys. It's about our guys and helping these guys enjoy the journey and have a quality experience. And like I said, I can sleep at night because I know, we've got a great staff and a great group of guys that we've locked arms, and it's been a partnership, and we've accomplished a lot that we're proud of, and we're not done yet.
You still have games left to be played, and off of that, if you are the man next year, how good do you feel about this team? Basically, all you lose is Jacob. I mean,
Yeah.
bring everybody back. That's got to make you feel good if you do take over, that the cupboard is very stocked.
Oh, there's a lot of talent back, absolutely. And, it's a group that, with all those returnees, that's the group that won 5 straight games at home. That's the group that went down to Missouri State and won for the first time in over 20 years. And it's also the group that's, lost some close games here, that played very competitively, and we will just work hard to improve the roster in areas that we can. But the future, in my opinion, would be very bright.
Graham, you've been through it. Talk about neutral site. How does that, for the last 2 months, it's been pro, against, crowd. Talk about adapting to kind of a big arena and neutral site. How do you do that as a player?
Yeah, I mean, it's just another gym. That's the way we look at it. Even, you think about, you go home and away, you go to away gyms, it's another gym, you know what I mean? Just depending on, there's going to be noise, that. It doesn't affect you as a player. It shouldn't. But yeah, neutral site game, they're fun. They're a lot of fun to play at, playing at Wells Fargo. And yeah, Alaska, multiple places. Neutral site games are a lot of fun, and especially in St. Louis, that's always a fun tournament, so we're looking forward to it.
You guys are getting a little feel here of just like sitting in my seat. When you got a guy like this next to you, bring it on, man. We'll go anywhere, anytime, any place. This guy's a beast. He's a beast. And super proud of Graham and what he's overcome. I mean, it's a guy that popped in 63s last year with the 3rd best percentage in the league. And he's continued just to work and develop his game, his entire game. Playmaking ability, scoring ability, defending. And had a rough patch early in the season, and he just fought through it like any player in the country at any level, And to see what he's done the last couple of weeks, I mean, today is just another example of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. So, just another reason that, we're really excited about the opportunity we have next Thursday down in St. Louis.
Joe, Bradley on a 3-game winning streak. I know you guys saw the last couple games
Yeah.
close on video. What differences do you see in them here late in the season
Yeah.
compared to earlier on?
You know, probably that intangible, you know, that confidence. I mean, it's the same group of guys. In fact, 2 games ago, they didn't have Brown, you know. But it's, you know, they're efficient and they execute their offensive actions. Again, personnel-wise, they've got very good length. But they've been able just to, you know, get over the hump. And as we know, you know, those wins can really springboard you. And I think that's what's happened for them. But all along, they've been very diligent. They've worked very hard. Brian's done an excellent job. He's an excellent coach. You know, it's just kind of come together for them.